But the big story is Danica Brace, the first time ever a female coach in the LFL. She was an all-fantasy player up there in Seattle. She brought up a lot of her players down here. But it's not an expansion team. Like I mentioned, a lot of stud players, led by KK Matheny, the quarterback, running back Dominique Malloy, Danielle Hawkins, the MVP, Jade Randall, all here in Nashville. Unbelievable.
That is a lot of weapons.
And to top it off, Stevi Schnoor.
Stevi Schnoor, running back.
Toss left to the Bull, Stevi Schnoor. This Austin defense is containing the Bull.
Not a great play by KK. Stevi Schnoor wide open in the right corner.
A 1st and 10 from the Nashville 6. That is a toss to the Bull. And Stevi Schnoor being contained by that Austin defense early. This time limited to 3 yards.
That was a contain. Look right there, 8.9 yards average, 12 TDs last year. I mean, she's getting yardage, but right now they're containing her.
Look at this fucking squad. Good God Almighty.
Stevi Schnoor, strong safety.
Second and 7, handoff again to the Bull, and look at that open field tackle. 2nd and 10, ball at the Nashville 15. They're gonna hand it off to the Bull, and Stevi Schnoor in the open field.
This looks like the old Stevi Schnoor, right up the middle, going right over Martinez. Oh wow, you can't do that. The Bull pulling the helmet off Martinez. A straight arm would have worked, but she yanked the helmet off. Unstoppable, 3rd and short, give the ball to Stevi Schnoor and he'll still get the yardage.
And now wisely just tossing it out of bounds. A great tackle and sack by Stevi Schnoor. With this kind of lead, give it to your horse or your bull in this case, Stevi Schnoor.
Usually she gets the ball like 30 times a game.
That was an 8-yard carry by the Bull. So she is starting to wear down this Austin defense. This goes back to Schnoor. You can see a lot of fun being had inside this building tonight.
I'm going to tell you what, this is the first game ever for a female coach in the LFL with Danica Brace. I was expecting more mistakes, more coaching mistakes. It's almost been flawless, with the exception of Stevi Schnoor ripping off the girl's helmet.
They could simply run the clock out.
It's fun to watch her run for such a big power back. Stevi the Bull Schnoor, the fans gave her nickname, the Bull. They went down to Nashville. They told everybody, including Leg, hey, we're just going down there to help our teammate, Danica Brace, who was just named the LFL's first female coach. Well, we find out that was a lie. They were plotting the whole time to bring all the star players down there to play for Danica. They let the cupboard bare in Seattle.
The reason that I went and played for Nashville this year, at the end of last year's season, there was a lot of players retiring and coaches leaving and things like that. So things were very uncertain with the team. Danica moving to Nashville, taking the head coach position there, provided me with an opportunity to go there and start something new with her, which I was really excited for.
I feel like CNN with all these stories, they keep changing.
4th and 12, this is Matheny across the middle, and that is complete to the Bull. Stevi Schnoor doing damage in the open field. That was a 13-yard connection with Matheny, good enough for a first down.
Linebacker or safety, they have to get right on top of Schnoor out of the backfield. If you give her a head of steam like that, she's going to kill you like she did.
So now a 1st and 10. They're going to go back to the Bull. A good carry. Gaining 6 yards. The clock continues to run. Nashville does have a timeout, so they can stop it here. First and 10 from the Seattle 13. They're going to fake the reverse to Malloy, evading the rush and throwing into the end zone. And that ball sailed well above the head of Schnoor.
I was really surprised that defensive line. They held down the bull, Stevi Schnoor. At the end of the first half, they gave it to Schnoor. We'll see if she gets more in a second. Really bad first half.
As KK Medini drops back into the shotgun, a draw play. This is Schnoor knocking over defenders. That was a carry of 8 yards, and they are starting to wear down this Seattle defense.
You give it to Schnoor inside, and the bull, she is bad to the bone between the tackles. I would expect this the whole second half.
This Seattle defense trying to keep this game close. Inside handoff. That was too easy for the bull. A gain of 8 yards and a Nashville first down.
Watch the block up front. Nicole Phillips screens off the middle linebacker. That tells Stevi Schnoor which way to go. Big gainer again between the tackles.
That was a 6-yard carry by Schnoor on a first and 10 from the 15. They're going to go back to the bull. That is a draw to the bull.
It is very clear that the offensive game plan of the second half was give the ball to the bull.
Third and goal, ball at the 6. This is Medini back to pass, has a receiver. KK Medini finding Stevi Schnoor. First and 10, Medini under pressure, dumps it off. That is the bull. Stevi Schnoor getting into the end zone, untouched by that Omaha defense.
Middle linebacker Deja Phillips totally faked out. Schnoor faked like he's going to block, comes out of the backfield. Phillips should have been there. There's nobody there, and the bull goes in the end zone.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 2.
They want to give him something, so they had to go back in the passer on Steve. I don't matter, it's a turnover right now anyway. Oh Lord, here it comes. Hey, get this shit back. The ball don't lie. Get it back.
That was a veteran move by Schnoor. It was definitely a late hit, but it was a solid hit up top to a young quarterback. That's going to make her see ghosts in the pocket.
And to your point, on cue, we saw Stevi Schnoor come up through the A-gap and Jacqueline Good rushed her pass, resulting in an interception and another defensive touchdown for Nashville.
Watch how quick she gets rid of the football because she's scared to get hit again. Throws it right to Palmer, and she takes it in. That's what was a penalty, a previous penalty on Schnoor, but it works out for 6.
2-point conversion, bad snap. Rolling right by in time. Medini with that strong arm. Cannons it into Stevi Schnoor. That'll make it 44-0. Nashville cruising. Noble limited to a yard. Another tackle by the bull, Stevi Schnoor. That is Randall in motion, toss right to Schnoor. Schnoor breaking through the first set of arm tackles. That's a toss right, Stevi Schnoor cutting back and in the end zone. This is too easy for Nashville.
The bull doing it again. I'm not sure what that is. You can help me out on that, Nick.
I don't know that dance move, but Stevi Schnoor looking good in the open field.
Watch this cut. Boom. She cuts off a Malloy's block. Bam. Right into the end zone. How long the starters stay in. The worst thing that would happen right now is one of your key players gets hurt going into the playoffs.
Toss right to the Bull. And there's the Bull getting in the end zone. Another touchdown for Nashville.
The Bull playing railroad with his Omaha defense. The Bulls to train Omaha defense into the tunnel. She ran right over Shalyn Durham.
Stevi Schnoor having some fun with that Omaha crowd. Toss left, that's Schnoor. She wants to eat again. Into the end zone. Stevi the Bull Schnoor. And why not? She grabs a beer from a fan as Nashville now up 64-0.
Now finish this game. Okay, 66 is not enough. It's not. One more turnover on defense for me. Let's get it.
Eastern Conference Championships, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna get dropped if I drink all this.
KK Matheny and Stevi Schnoor bringing us back into the fourth quarter and audibilizing. They are ready for the Eastern Conference Championship.
They finished the season undefeated. They deserve a beer, and they're taking one.
Nashville will now roll into the Eastern Conference Championship.
Stevi Schnoor, linebacker.
It's going to be up to middle linebacker Stevi Schnoor to hold up those A-gaps and stop that Chicago running game.
Nashville needing only a yard going to the Bull. Stevi Schnoor on a 4-yard carry. That'll move the sticks.
When you need 4 or 5 yards, you go to the Bull.
That's Stevi Schnoor. In the open field.
Grabbed her and tackled her. Fucking A. Look, 4th and 6, okay? They have the time right now to go through their plays and figure out some fucking trickery, whatever they want to do. So just be sound players. Watch the fucking football, okay? Good job on defense, you guys. You are holding this team together. We're going to get our offense together, and we're going to finish this, okay? I promise you. Give me everything you got for a minute 57.
Toss left. Stevi Schnoor. That is Kristen Morrison. If they do not convert here, Chicago will take over on the 20 of Nashville, and also with the timeout. Empty back set. Randall and Schnoor at the top of the screen. Throwing back the pass to Schnoor. Nearly intercepted, but caught. Stevi Schnoor, what concentration to bring that football in.
Great read by KK Matheny. She saw Tanya Geron one-on-one with Schnoor. That's a mismatch.
We're used to the Bulls, Stevi Schnoor, as a north-south runner. They're showing her versatility in the passing game. A full backfield, Malloy and Schnoor. They're going to go to Schnoor, the Bull right over the middle. She needed 3 and picked up 3. That'll be a Nashville first down.
Head coach Keith Hack, who also is a defensive coordinator, knows how good Stevi Schnoor is right there, a 5.5 average. They put a diamond defense in for that, which put Kristen Morrison right at the line of scrimmage in a diamond set. They still got the yardage right up the middle.
From the shotgun, Matheny dropping back to pass. Over the arms of the defender. Schnoor down the 5, 10 to the 1. What a pass by KK Matheny to Schnoor.
Watch out, Chicago. The Bull is out of the ring, going right over Allie Alberts, almost into the end zone. What a play.
This is Schnoor trying to get to the goal line. And she'll be a half yard short.